Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Transform Yourself, the podcast where we help you lose the weight, keep it off, and step into your best self with confidence. We are your hosts, Kacy and Tyler. You know me as the Calorie Deficit Queen. Together, we have lost a collective 130 pounds, and now we are here to share the exact framework that we used, the 4 M's of fitness: mind shift, meal shift, micro habits, and muscle building. It is not about quick fixes. It is not about extremes. It is about creating a sustainable lifestyle that actually lasts. So if you are an enthusiast, maybe a beginner, maybe you're curious about making positive changes for yourself, Transform Yourself is your go-to source for inspiration, information, and a good dose of motivation. Today's episode is one of those topics that is not very sexy, but it is important. We are talking about your digestive system.
I don't know why you would think that your digestive tract would not be in a fun, topical, sexy subject.
It can still be fun. We're going to make it fun. So we're going to go there. If you've ever wondered why protein powder makes you bloated, or maybe too much protein makes you feel like you need to phone a gut plumber, maybe why sugar alcohols leave you running for the bathroom, or how to get more fiber in without feeling like you're chewing on cardboard, this episode is for you. I am going to break down all of those things in a way that is informative, but also entertaining. So we're going to be real, but we're also going to be relatable, because we've all had that moment where our stomach is like, hey, you, watch this. So, and I might be having a little bit of a bloat problem right now myself. We actually went on a walk after dinner.
A little behind the scenes
bloat problem right now. We
bloaty McBloaterson.
Listen, it happens to me. And after dinner, I could feel it. And I was like, let's go on a walk, because a walk is something that will help that. And well, it's just a great habit to have anyways.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it. Let's start with protein powders, because I know everybody loves a quick protein shake.
So what issues do people have with protein powder?
Lot.
I've never
Really?
encountered an issue with a protein powder.
Then you have not been in the coaching space.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Here's the thing. Protein powders, sometimes they will make your stomach sound like it's a marching band. Women all the time are like, ooh, I tried protein powders, but they just give me so much bloat, or they give me so much gas, or they give me so much. Well, it's the type of protein powder.
That's what I was going to ask.
It is.
Okay.
We're going to get into that. So most protein powders, they are made with whey protein concentrate, which is going to contain lactose. And if you are even just a little bit, you don't have to be lactose intolerant, but even if you're just a little bit lactose sensitive, hello bloating, and hello gas, and hello.
I've got a thought on that too.
Bathroom drama. What is your thought? Go on.
So I watched. This is just like the miracle of YouTube. I went down. I don't even know how I found this, but this woman, she kind of came up with this thesis that people who have lactose issues, it's not a genetic issue. It's a skill issue. It's literally your gut. Just you forget as you get older, I guess, how to digest it, like your biome does. Because she cited that basically back in the 90s, we had a giant glut of milk in the United States. And so we powdered it, and then we shipped it all international. And we gave these poor people in these third world countries powdered milk as like a protein and as for food. And they all got sick because these people never drank milk. They never drank cow's milk.
So you're saying that their gut bacteria were not ready for that.
Yes. And the people they noted, I think the Red Cross noted that people continued to drink it, but over a period of a couple of weeks, it totally went away. And everyone just adapted to it, and they were totally fine, and it was no longer an issue. And so this woman who kind of found this information, she has a lactose problem. And so she just literally just started going after it with milk, and she got through it.
Okay.
And so I'm not a doctor. I'm just some idiot on the internet. But I think there's something to that. Like
I mean, you're welcome to try it, to try to power your way through it. I mean,
it would be tough.
That would
you'd
be
have
tough.
to really want to get.
I guess you would.
I guess if you really liked ice cream,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
There's, but like I like milk. I drink. I drink. I mean, I'm freaking Captain America. I drink whole milk all the time.
You do.
Like my bones will not break. Come at me, bro. They're not breaking. So I don't know. I don't have that issue, but anyway, I thought that was just interesting that
is
someone
interesting.
Challenging the anti-milk narrative in this country.
I don't think there's an anti-milk narrative. Is there an anti-milk narrative? I mean, I do drink cashew milk, though.
That's not real milk.
I know
that's not milk. It should not. You know that there are people that I think the Dairy Farmers Association has tried to legally fight that to get them to where they can no longer legally use
the word milk
because it's not coming from an animal.
What are they going to call it? Nut juice?
I think milk. I think was actually the word that they were trying. Yeah, because I think it was
with an A.
Yeah, because I think it was. You have to fact check me on this, but I'm pretty sure they were going. It was primarily going after like almond milk.
Okay.
And I think the almond milk people were going to go to milk or malk, however you would say that, instead of milk, which is like, okay, that's kind of clever in quotation.
I mean, maybe it worked for the almond people. What about the cashew people? I mean, what about me? Just forgetting about little old me and the cashew milk. I love cashew milk.
I would just beat it.
Moving on to protein powders.
Moving on. Was that a cow joke?
It was a cow joke. So most protein powders, those are whey protein concentrate. If protein powders give you gas or bloat, what you should look for is a protein powder that is made with whey protein isolate. It is a different kind of whey. It has less lactose in it. So, and if that wrecks you, because even just the tiniest bit of lactose will give you gas and bloat, well then look for plant-based proteins, pea protein, rice protein, hemp protein. Now plant proteins, they can be gritty and
I never had. I don't know if I've ever had a powdered plant protein. Not that I'm not looking to try it, but
I have had them. They're okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the taste of that though, and I have to like the taste.
Well, that's the most important. That's literally the most important thing. Isn't it also kind of considered that concentrate versus isolate? Isolate is considered like a higher quality too. Isn't that also true?
It is. Okay. It will digest. We're going to get into that. It will digest faster. So y'all know that I use Sweat Ethic Weight Up. And here's the deal. I have tried lots of protein powders before I landed on the one that I really, really loved. And I personally landed on Sweat Ethic, and it's called Weighed Up. And listen, it does use sucralose, which I know we're going to talk about sweeteners in a minute. And sucralose itself, in and of itself, being a zero cal sugar, is going to cause gut issues for some people. It does not for me. The fun fact about Sweat Ethic is that it has a triple blend of whey. In fact, it has all three types of whey. It has whey protein concentrate, which is the one that is higher in lactose. It has whey protein isolate, which is a faster digested, ultra filtered protein, very low lactose, and it's ideal for like lean muscle support and fast recovery, right? The reason whey protein concentrate is there is because whey protein concentrate, that, even though it has more lactose, is going to digest really slow. It's going to digest in 2 to 4 hours and help support satiety, right? Help keep you full. And it's going to help support that sustained amino acid delivery, which is what you want over time. And then they also have what they call whey protein hydrolysate. And whey protein hydrolysate is a pre-digested for rapid absorption protein, and it gives your muscles immediate access to the amino acids after intense training. So if you want to use their protein powder after a workout, it's a great post-workout protein drink, right? So it kind of allows you to have a rapid absorption of amino acids, but it also has that's from the hydrolysate. Then it also has the concentrate, which will give you the slow digesting, but also sustained amino acid delivery. So it kind of hits a little bit of everything. But here's the thing. Weighed Up, Sweat Ethic, what they do is they also add enzymes into their protein powder. So they add lactase and they add lipase. And lactase is an enzyme that they add that helps break down lactose to reduce bloating, to reduce digestive discomfort. And the lipase, it's there to help break down fats more efficiently. So those digestive enzymes, along with all 3 types of whey that they have in each of their protein powders, I feel like for me, it does a really great job of exactly what it's supposed to do. It supports my gains. It supports my recovery. It supports me wanting to be full and my satiety.
They taste good.
It tastes delicious.
That's I think
it tastes so good.
I think that's the most important thing. And I have my litmus test for protein powder is, can you mix it with water and it still taste okay?
This is true.
Because if you can, I've always found if you blend it with water and it tastes okay, then drinking with milk is going to be good.
Okay.
And theirs is pretty good with water.
I have not tried theirs with water, but
it's still protein powder mixed with water. So
I usually 1 scoop of Sweat Ethic Weighed Up with whatever flavor it is, with 1 cup cashew milk, like a cup and a half of ice, and then maybe like a splash of water just to, and blend.
You don't be too crazy. Like, let's water this down a little bit. this is a little too much for me.
So
it's good though.
Here's the thing: you have to find what works for you, and you might go through several brands to do that. But definitely, if you're having a hard time getting in enough protein, then find a protein powder that works for you.
Yeah.
Too much protein. Let's talk about that, because too much protein can cause constipation.
Is this a big problem?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes especially if
is it more of a problem
okay,
for
let's
women?
yes.
Okay.
Because women are typically women over 40. That's my client, right? That's my ideal typical client is a woman over 40. They're not getting in enough protein. They're not getting anywhere near enough protein. When they start looking at their protein, they might be getting in 80 grams of protein a day.
Yeah.
And that's on a good day. And what they should be getting is closer to like maybe 140 grams of protein. Really, we set protein goals based on 1 gram of protein per pound of goal weight, not current weight, but goal weight. But here's the catch. If women are ramping up their protein really quickly and they're not balancing it out with fiber, they're going to get caught in, I guess, a traffic congestion, right, in their colon. So protein itself has 0 fiber. I mean, really, think about it. Like, if you're eating chicken or fish or beef, eggs, protein shakes, like, you are missing out on roughage that's going to keep your digestive system moving. And fiber is like the little broom that is going to come into your colon and sweep everything along, keep things moving. Without it, all that protein is just going to stall. And again, it's both fiber and hydration, like fiber and water that you need to have along with the high protein diet. And if women are going from an 80 gram of protein diet to 130 gram of protein diet, and that happens in a matter of 2 weeks, and they're not balancing it can be a shock. Yeah, absolutely. And so they can end up constipated. So that's when we talk about fiber. Fiber is the real MVP of your digestive system. It's the unsung hero of fat loss and digestion and cholesterol and blood sugar levels. There are 2 types of fiber. There's soluble and there's insoluble. They both have their own, job to do. Soluble fiber, that's going to help you slow digestion. It's going to help keep your blood sugar steady. Things like oats and apples and beans. Insoluble fiber, that does not dissolve. I mean, it's insoluble, right? It's going to add bulk. It's going to keep things moving. Think whole grains, veggies, nuts. Those are all insoluble type fibers. The benefit is fiber is going to help you prevent constipation. It's going to keep you fuller longer. So it makes it a lot easier to stay in a calorie deficit if you are eating high fiber foods. And it can help lower your cholesterol, stabilize your blood sugar. That's super important as we age. Most women are getting around 15 grams of fiber a day.
How much should they have?
15. Oh, we should be getting 25 to 30 grams of fiber per day.
I would be willing to bet if I measured mine. I bet you I'm not.
You should be getting more than that. You should be getting around, I think you should be getting around 35 to 40. Men should get more fiber than according to USDA.
To be honest, like I've kind of started to wonder if this is, am I at the age where I need to start
getting in more fiber? Yes, you are. 100%. Follow me for more, Tyler. Follow me into the kitchen.
Are there going to be
I'll show you how to get in your fiber.
On how I'm not eating rice cauliflower. That's a non-negotiable.
What about the slaw that I eat? Like I eat.
How am I going to eat that?
I probably eat 2 giant bags of slaw per week by myself.
Yeah, I know. Can't I just take a pill?
I mean, you could take a pill, but it's going to be a lot better if you are eating.
Get it in the natural form.
Yeah, I get the foods that have fiber and micronutrients, right? And no wonder so many women are constipated or bloated or struggling with cravings if they are getting in 15 grams of fiber, and that's it per day. So add vegetables, beans, lentils, those kind of things to your day. Toss in some berries into your Greek yogurt. So let me list for y'all the top 10 high fiber foods per 100 calories. You want to guess any of them?
The top 10
high fiber foods per 100 calories.
Okay, so for 100 calories worth, how much?
Yeah.
Okay. Berries.
Well, the top 2 are berries.
That. Okay.
What kind of berries?
Raspberry.
Raspberry is number 1. Ding, 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 ding,
wow.
ding. Yeah. Raspberry. I tell women this all the time inside of my no. It's raspberries and blackberries. Raspberries have 12 grams of fiber per 100 calories. 12 grams of fiber for 100 calories. And y'all, they're high volume, low calorie, and high fiber, and they're delicious.
Yeah.
So grab yourself some raspberries next time you're at the grocery store, ladies. Blackberries come in next at 10 grams of fiber for 100 calories. Then broccoli, 9 grams of fiber per 100 calories. Carrots and green beans and Brussels sprouts all come in at 7 grams of fiber per 100 calories. Kale and spinach come in at 6 grams of fiber. Apples, 5, and oats, 5.
So oats is the lowest on that list.
Oats is the lowest on the list, but it's still in the top 10.
Yeah, but it's just funny because like that's the fiber food is oats.
I mean, listen, here's the deal. Berries and non-starchy vegetables are going to dominate this list because they're going to deliver volume and fiber without a ton of calories.
And berries are amazing.
And that's why they are perfect for women trying to lose fat without feeling deprived. So go to the grocery store, put on your list raspberries, blackberries, broccoli, carrots, and green beans. Those are the top 5.
That Boom. Sounds very good.
Write that down. Hit rewind, y'all, and write that down. So yes, eat your protein, prioritize protein, but fiber is the thing that's going to get things moving in your gut. Start slow, jumping from like 10 grams of fiber per day to 30 grams of fiber overnight. That is a fast track to bloat city, right? You're not going to feel very good if that's the case. Drink plenty of water. Fiber without water is like cement in your gut. One of my go-to hacks, like just veggies at every meal and high fiber tortillas. They exist, y'all. The Olay Extreme Wellness tortillas that you see me use in video after video. I probably eat one every day. They are 60 calories each, 4 grams of protein, and 12 grams of fiber.
Oh, really?
Per tortilla.
So if I ate 2 tortillas a day, I'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be 24 grams of fiber. Yeah. And 8 grams of protein. And only 120 calories. Check it out. Right?
Okay.
Sugar alcohols. Let's talk about those and the bathroom drama that they cause.
I definitely remember in college, you could tell who was eating stuff with sugar alcohol in it because, yeah, it was gross.
Yeah. So
if you overdo it.
Listen, these are the ingredients that are going to make your protein bars and sugar-free candy guilt-free, right? They're going to create the sweetness without the extra calories. What to look for? What is a sugar alcohol? Erythritol, xylitol, sorbitol, and maltitol. Those are your sugar alcohols that are most used. And here's the thing, your body does not fully digest sugar alcohols. So they are going to travel into your large intestines where bacteria are going to have a field day fermenting them. And hello gas, hello bloat, hello diarrhea. So check labels. If you are having daily bloating, it might be because of a sugar-free treat that you're having that has a sugar alcohol in them. Now, the sugar alcohols are going to be a little bit different, a little bit harsher on you than like the ones that I mentioned, erythritol, xylitol, sorbitol, and maltitol are going to be a little bit different than something like sucralose or
which I don't think those
stevia or
don't have any issues like that, or like Monkford even. I don't think they have any issues like that. Yeah.
So look at your labels, kind of do a little reflection on what you've eaten, what might have caused that bloat or the gas.
And it might not be, you don't have to cut it out completely, but you might just need to
cut the portion.
Just cut it back. Like,
yeah.
if you're getting it from a protein bar you really like, well, then just like eat it every other day kind of thing.
And everybody has a different tolerance. So some people can handle a protein bar every day. Other people, they eat a single piece of sugar-free gum and they're going to regret that life choice, right? So let me tell you a story. There was a brand, there still is. I think it's still on the shelves. There's a brand of meringue cookies. They're called Don't Worry. That's the brand name. Don't Worry. The kicker, they brag that each cookie is 1 calorie, just one calorie per cookie, right? And they come in like strawberry and vanilla and chocolate.
Did you buy some of these?
I did.
I remember these.
I saw that 1 calorie on the package, like 1 calorie per cookie. Wait, what? And I was like, step aside, people. This is my moment, right? So I bought them. I took them, right? I took this tub home and I demolished the entire container like it was my job. So, I mean, y'all, 1 calorie each. Do the math. It was like,
you'd be stupid not to.
Basically, like free food, right? But an hour later, I didn't read the label, y'all. Yeah, an hour later. The only thing I was calculating was how fast I could get to the bathroom, because the second ingredient in those little Don't Worry halos of destruction, that's maltitol. And Don't Worry basically turned into like, don't leave the house. So it was bad.
Yeah, so, cancel your appointments.
Right. So technically 1 calorie each, but you pay the price.
Yeah. So you could enjoy them if you like. If you tried and liked it, you could enjoy it.
You could just. I could have enjoyed just 1 or 2. I could have.
Yeah.
It was my choice. I made that choice.
Careful. Yeah. Tread lightly.
Absolutely. So, sugar alcohols, can they be a helpful calorie cutting tool? Yes. You just have to know your limits, y'all. You have to know your limit. An entire bag of Don't Worry cookies, not a good idea for anyone. Let's move on to prebiotics and probiotics. So these are like the gardeners for your gut. So if I have a client who has increased her protein intake and she's feeling constipated, because we talk about that, I ask my clients, like, how are we feeling with digestion? I need to know all of these things. And then we get a fiber balance in there. We start looking at that, and they're still having issues, or they're having gas or bloat issues. We might at that point suggest both a prebiotic and probiotic. So real quick, probiotics, that's the good bugs. Those are like the bacteria that's going to help support your gut flora. Things like yogurt and kimchi, right, have probiotics. They're going to balance your gut bacteria, and that means that food is going to move through your digestive system just more smoothly, which can reduce constipation. And they also produce short chain fatty acids, which are going to help your colon muscles contract better, and that is going to help things move along. Prebiotics are special fibers that your body doesn't digest. Instead, your gut bacteria will eat them. And so when the probiotics eat the prebiotics, then they can increase water in your stool, which makes it softer, which makes it come out easier. It can speed up how fast waste moves through the colon. So bottom line, take them together. Like, don't take a probiotic without a prebiotic. Don't take a prebiotic without a probiotic. Take them together. They will improve your stool consistency, and yeah, it's going to increase how often you go. Listen, if you're not going to the bathroom, at least if you're not pooping at least once a day, then you might need to reflect on this. Are you pooping once a day, Tyler?
Yes.
Okay. I need to know.
Do you have to, is this like part of your coaching questionnaire?
I mean, it's not. It should be, though.
It's like, how many
are
dumps,
you pooping once a day?
Rebecca, how many dumps have you taken this past week? Well, it's like, we really need to work on that. Like, we're going to set a goal.
Consistency, right?
Yes. Consistency. What do you mean by consistency? Because that could be... that could be two different things.
So prebiotics, probiotics, like they're not magic pills. But for many, many people, especially if you are somebody who gets constipated easily, they will make a noticeable difference. All right. We have covered a lot today. We covered protein powders, too much protein, the power of fiber, the danger of sugar alcohols, the dynamic duo of prebiotics and probiotics. Your digestive system is like a little silent partner in your fat loss and health journey. And if it is happy, you're happy. And if it's not, you're going to feel it.
Yes.
So here's my challenge for you this week. Pick one thing you can do to support your gut. Maybe it's adding an extra vegetable to each meal, right? Maybe it's swapping out your protein powder, looking at the ingredients, right? Paying attention to sugar alcohols and how they make you feel. Because small shifts, they're going to add up and your gut is going to thank you. If you love this episode, please share it with a friend who might be talking about feeling bloated. And let's not forget my Mastering Consistency program. Y'all, my Mastering Consistency starts September 1st. That's not very far away. If you are somebody who starts over every Monday, or you like start and you're so good Monday through Thursday, and then boom, Friday hits and you're just completely off. If you're the person who's like, I know what to do, I just can't get myself to do it. I know it. Or if you're the person that starts a workout program but never finishes it, that's a consistency problem. So this is where I help women like you build habits that actually stick so that you can stop starting over. Because when you stop starting over and you are consistent is when you will see results every single time. So if you're interested in joining us for the Mastering Consistency program, start September 1st. Visit the caloriedeficitqueen.com coaching page or just DM me on Instagram. And I have 2 pages now on Instagram. I have my Calorie Deficit Queen page. It's called The Calorie Deficit Queen. And I also have Form Fit with an underscore. And that's the number 4, the letter M, FIT with an underscore. I'll be happy to send the link over to Mastering Consistency. And just FYI, I'm super excited about this. I recently got the paperwork, the official U.S. trademark for the Calorie Deficit Queen. Yep. So now I own the Calorie Deficit Queen, and nobody can take that from me.
Yep. So
until 2029.
Yeah. So if you're
when
one
it
of the
expires.
So if you're one of the people running one of these bootleg Facebook pages, we're coming for you.
I'm trying. I'm filling out all the paperwork to try to come for the people who are
your impersonators.
Trying to use my number or use my name. That's correct.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us on another episode of Transform Yourself. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share the love. Until next time, keep shining, keep smiling, and keep transforming yourself.
Adios.